1. Masters of ideas and innovation. INTPs are natural thinkers, always pondering what if and why in ways that few others can. They love abstract concepts, theoretical frameworks, and the deep exploration of ideas. Whether it's science, philosophy, or technology, INTPs find excitement in discovering new ways of understanding the world. Their minds are constantly at work, generating possibilities and connecting dots that others might miss. This makes them great innovators. They're often ahead of the curve, exploring cutting-edge ideas that others might dismiss as too out there. While some might focus on the practical side of life, INTPs are driven by the pursuit of truth and knowledge, making them natural inventors and visionaries in their chosen fields. However, their intellectual curiosity can sometimes lead them to get lost in their own thoughts, diving so deep into abstract theory that they forget to ground themselves in everyday matters. But this is a small price to pay for their constant quest to understand the unknown. 2. Logical, analytical, and objective. When an INTP faces a problem, their approach is rooted in logic and reason. They are not easily swayed by emotions or outside pressures, which allows them to approach situations with a level-headed, unbiased perspective. This ability to detach emotionally and think through problems from multiple angles is what makes them such brilliant problem solvers. INTPs are the types to analyze data, question assumptions, and search for the most efficient, logical solution. Their preference for objective reasoning makes them excellent at tasks that require critical thinking, such as troubleshooting, research, or strategy development. However, this preference for rationality can sometimes make them seem aloof or cold. While they can be deeply caring, they may struggle with expressing emotions or connecting with others on an emotional level. They are more comfortable discussing ideas and concepts than engaging in small talk or offering personal reflections. This can create a perception of detachment, though it's simply a reflection of how their minds operate. 3. Independent and self-directed. Freedom is essential to the INTP. They have a strong desire for autonomy and dislike being constrained by societal norms, rigid structures, or conventional expectations. INTPs are happiest when they can explore ideas and pursue their interests on their own terms, which is why they often prefer solitary work environments or flexible schedules where they can think and create without interruptions. This independence also extends to their approach to learning. INTPs often teach themselves new skills or delve into topics without waiting for approval or direction from others. They're not the types to follow the crowd. Rather, they chart their own path based on their intellectual curiosity and personal interests. But with their preference for independence comes a need for space. INTPs can become frustrated if they feel micromanaged or restricted in their choices. They may also struggle with group dynamics if they feel that their need for freedom and autonomy is being compromised. While they enjoy collaboration, they need it to be on their own terms, preferably with others who respect their space and intellect. In summary, INTPs are fascinating individuals driven by a deep need to understand, innovate, and challenge the status quo. They're the thinkers, the dreamers, and the problem solvers who see the world through an analytical lens. Their minds are constantly at work, exploring new ideas, solving complex problems, and seeking knowledge in its purest form. But with their love for independence, logical reasoning, and abstract thinking, they sometimes find themselves detached from the more practical or emotional aspects of life. Nevertheless, INTPs are the ones who push the boundaries of what we know, and their unique perspective makes them invaluable in any field that values creativity, logic, and intellectual exploration.